Okay, g'day, Rudy here. So, has the shooting star finished the end of the king? I said on the weekend to close below 180 is the first signal. So first of all, what is the shooting star? It's when you have one of these, the body down here, so the price went up, went down. If we look at it on the weekly chart, you can see last week was very pronounced, up and down. We've got the rising wedge channel broken down from that. So I think the days are numbered, but I've got some alternatives. But it is quite interesting to actually before I was reminded, actually probably at the peak of CBA, a subscriber sent me a comment. I put this video out when I sort of first started 4 months ago, and I'll show you why. I said the CBA share price would go up, I think 3% and then down 10%, and he sent the message 9 days, CBA popping off today. So Bodie, I'm glad you kept that. You might have signalled the top. So that's when I put this video out here. When it broke down from this uptrend channel. What I should have done was wait for the monthly candle being a big blue chip, because you can see it had the opposite of. Well, this is basically a bearish pin bar, and this is a bullish pin bar, where it basically, see, it came down here and then went right back up into the channel and kept going. Now here's one of those pin bars too. So it may not be the end, but to be bullish, it's got to break the top. So Commonwealth Bank's got to come back here and take out that high. Can that happen? I don't think so. One theory of mine is the hot money that went into this bank. There's a lot of hedge funds in America that missed the rally, missed that dip when when Trump's tariffs, and they've missed the technology boom. And they, instead of going to that, they went around the world, and Commonwealth Bank was one of those beneficiaries. And now they're trying to get back into the tech sector. I don't know that for sure. I do know they haven't been participating in the tech rally. It's actually the retail investors that bought the dip back then in the tariff thing. Anyway, all right. So what else have we got out there? So I guess just to recap the run. So it's been a stellar investment. If we look at how much it's gone up. So nearly 200% since 2019. So you can't complain about that. So I'm going to look at some banks and some other alternatives. I know there's a lot of people that just will never sell it, but anyway. So NAB. Actually, I just want to recap so CBA is currently trading at a P of 31, paying a 2.6 div. Okay, so NAB's on a PE of 17 and paying a div of 6.1. Do I like the chart? No, it's got two of those candles there. So NAB's going down. Westpac, div of 5.9, P of 17. Do I like that chart? It technically could run up there, but it's struggling to break this high here. But ANZ, 7.2% div and P of 13. And that's a bullish flag pattern. So there's your flag, and this breakout goes in the direction of that trend there. So if you want to buy a bank, ANZ. Now if we do compare the pair, so this is ANZ over CBA price chart. So obviously CBA has been outperforming since forever really. When's that? Since 2003. Commonwealth Bank's been outperforming ANZ over the long run. And look at that candle here, right off the down trend line, that wedge, that down sloping wedge. So now ANZ is starting to outperform CBA. So if you want to stick your money in a bank, ANZ. Now, other option, the other king we have, which is in this industry, oil. So you can probably guess who it is. I think the oil price has bottomed around here. We had that little event the other day, just a little war thing. But it got smacked down, and it's just hanging around this support line here, around $66. So yes, we all know Woodside. So Woodside jumped with the oil price up to this key support resistance line, but it has broken up out of this downward sloping wedge, which is a bullish pattern. It's come down to test the breakout. So I reckon now's a really good time. This is all just my opinion. A good time to be accumulating Woodside. What's Woodside's details? So they're paying a div of 7.8 on a PE of 9. So it's got triple the div of CBA and a third of the PE. So if you're a value person, so we've got value and charts lining up here. If we compare the pair, so this is Woodside over CBA. So again, CBA's been outperforming Woodside since 2008. And it's just now starting to have a squeezy into this little wedge here, which I would say looks like it's going to break out, which means not only will Woodside pay a triple dividend, it should start outperforming from a capital growth point of view. Okay, and another option is something that Woodside's in. So this is the fuel ETF. It's basically all your global oil and gas producers. The producers in this thing, like Shell, Exxon, Chevron, Total Energy, Conoco. Woodside doesn't even get a Guernsey in this ETF. It's not big enough. But it's paying a div of, I think it's about 4.2 at the moment, and it's hedged against the Aussie dollar, Aussie US, which is good because I think Aussie US is probably going to go up. So you want to be in hedged overseas investments. How's it comparing to CBA? So fuel over CBA. Got one of these downward sloping wedges, which is a bullish pattern once it breaks out. You'll see from my other vid today about those like the Pilbara Minerals, IGO, so the lithium and the rare earth ETFs got a similar pattern, but they've now broken out. But that's not part of this video because that's probably not appropriate for the people that invest in CBA. So fuel over CBA looks like it's bottoming, and obviously as the oil price goes up, the dividends on this thing these companies pay will go up. All right, so let's wait till the end of the week for definite confirmation. I just thought give you a heads up. What, the only thing I can see saving CBA, like them earning this PE of 31, if they sack half their staff and replace them with robots and AI, and that will cut their earnings. But I'd hate to see that happen, even though it's probably going to happen, especially to entry-level roles and all that, which is a sad state of affair coming our way in the future, but that's life. Alright, let me know your thoughts. See ya.